proudly presents the Ed Wynn Show with Elsie the Cow, Jerry Wayne, Mark Warner's Orchestra, yours truly, Paul Douglas, and starring Ed Wynn as Bubba.
Thank you very, very much. Hello, everybody, and say, Paul.
Yes, Bubba.
I don't know if you've noticed it, but the newspapers lately have been so full of crime news.
Well.
Yeah, for instance, I just read about a woman who was arrested for bigamy.
Bigamy, huh?
Bigamy, yes.
Yes, bigamy. Bigger both of us. That's all right.
I got to tell the first joke, you know. Now you got me all balled up. But anyhow, look, this woman was arrested for bigamy. It seems she married a short little fella who was classified 1A.
Mm-hmm.
And then a week later, you know what she did?
What?
She married a big, tall, 6-foot stretch who was classified 2A.
Well, what happened?
Well, they made her give up her 1A midget, but she refused to give up her 2A stretch.
I see.
Oh, that's nothing. I've got some much worse than that. You wait there.
Bubbles, you're really up on the crime news, aren't you?
Oh, my goodness, yes. Say, Paul, did you read about that girl who stole an automobile? She stole an automobile?
No, I didn't know about that.
Oh, yes. The only clue the police have is that she is a brunette. And that she dyed her hair red and bleached her hair blonde.
You say she stole an automobile?
Yes, and when the police sent out the alarm, you know what they said?
What?
They said, be on the lookout for a woman with a convertible top.
I see.
Oh, that's the whole thing.
That sounds like a really interesting case.
Oh, that's not nearly so. Listen to this one.
Yeah?
Where did I tell you this one? A man right here in New York, Paul.
Yes.
Are you listening?
Oh, carefully.
He broke into a pawn shop and stole a pair of binoculars. He said he wanted to watch some girls across the street sunbathing.
Well, why should a guy want to watch a girl sunbathing?
Someday I must have a talk with this boy. But now,
wait a second, Bubbles. Tell me, why this sudden interest in crime news?
Why?
Yes, why?
Well, what do you mean? Didn't I tell you I applied for a job as warden of the new state prison?
No, you didn't tell me.
Oh, after all, I'm an expert on everything.
But you a warden, Bubbles. Yeah. Oh, well, you couldn't. That's the silliest thing.
There's somebody at the door. Come in.
Well, how do you do, Bubbles? I am State Senator McGarrett. Yes, sir, I have your application for the job of warden of state prison.
Did you say anything? Yes, and I'll make good for you, Senator, too. I really will. I will follow in the footsteps of such great crime experts as Sherlock Holmes, Philo Vance, Bulldog Drummond, and Sam Swinghopper.
Well, who is Sam Swinghopper?
My butcher. Why?
Now, wait a minute, Bubbles. What does your butcher know about the inside of a prison?
Where do you think he is now, in a Turkish bath or something? I had Sam Swinghopper arrested myself only yesterday. He stole me a pound of horse meat.
Well, what makes you think it was horse meat?
Oh, that's the funniest thing. I knew it was horse meat. Because after I ate it, I spent the rest of the day rubbing my nose against a mounted policeman's sleeve, you know.
Well, Bubbles, I must warn you. I've got to warn you that this job as warden is very dangerous.
It is?
Yes, but report for duty next Monday.
All right.
Oh, by the way, I trust you haven't got a prison record.
Well, I was arrested once, you know.
Yes, were you ever indicted?
Please. I haven't worn those things since I was a baby. Goodbye, Senator McGarrett, and thanks very much.
Hey, Bubbles, I didn't know you were ever arrested.
Oh, it was nothing serious, Paul.
Really?
I once went to a burlesque show, and the police raided the place. All of us were taken to the police station, but later we were all released, including the 10 chorus girls.
Well, why did they let the 10 chorus girls go?
They had nothing on them. Now, Paul, let me get busy and start packing.
Okay.
I'll get my maid. Mercedes? Mercedes, where is that maid of mine?
All right, stop hollering, Bud.
Oh.
Here I am.
Well, now tell me, Mercedes, where have you been?
What's to tell?
Well, I don't know. I just asked you.
I was in the kitchen listening to the Lone Ranger.
Is he on the air now?
No, he's in the kitchen.
The Lone Ranger is in the kitchen?
Yeah.
He's probably just dropped in to polish his silver. Wasn't that good? I just made that up. I'm not 30 years old yet. Well, anyhow, Mercedes, I just want you to know I've been appointed warden of the state prison.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
It's a coincidence. My boyfriend Harvey is doing a slight 20-year rap in jail.
A slight one.
Yeah. How I love that man.
Well, tell me about him.
What's the tell? know?
I don't know. I want to hear it. I don't know.
Well, look, I got a letter from him here.
Oh, yeah.
You know they observe the rules of military secrecy where he is.
You don't say.
Yeah. The letter reads, February 3rd, 1945, somewhere in Sing Sing. Yeah, it says here, Dear Niceties, I've been doing a lot of thinking these past 11 years.
I guess, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I have come to the conclusion that you are the biggest.
Well, go ahead. The biggest what?
Well, I don't know. The next 3 words were blocked out by the censor.
Oh.
Oh, look, here's a picture of Harvey the day he checked into jail. Ain't he a romantic-looking guy?
Oh, my goodness, yes. Just look at him. Tall, dark, and handcuffed. He ought to transfer over to my prison, my cities. I'm going to introduce a lot of modern ideas, you know.
Oh, yeah? Tell me about him.
What's to tell? Some wardens preserve discipline by brute force. Some wardens use psychology. But when I take charge of the state prison, I'll surround myself with 500 soldiers.
What kind of warden do you call that?
A Montgomery warden.
We take you now on our weekly visit to the cow family, where we see Elsie, the Borden cow, Elmer, the bull, and Beulah, their little calf, in their vine-covered cottage. Beulah is practicing at the piano while her parents listen.
Oh, Beulah, that's terrible. It really is.
I'm sorry, Mommy, but you're always complaining about my dirtying the piano with my hook.
So?
So now I'm playing on only the black keys.
Oh, that's ridiculous, Beulah. Now play that again. Sometimes, Beulah, I think you have absolutely no sense of harmony.
Harmony? What's harmony, Daddy?
Harmony is when a little spotted calf wearing a polka dot dress goes to the zoo to look at the leopard.
Try it again, Beulah. You know, if you don't play it properly next time, Beulah, you're going to be sent to bed without your alfalfa.
I'm trying, honestly, Mommy. I'm trying to play it just like my teacher plays it.
You ought to practice more, Beulah. Look at the way I used to practice, and boy, how I can play now. People can hardly believe it. The other night they laughed when I sat down at the piano.
Yes, Elmer, but that was because someone had taken the bench away. Once more, Beulah. Better, but much too fast.
Well, I wanted to get through with it before I made a mistake.
Well, I guess Beulah does need practice, because long practice helps anybody do things better. Now, take Borden's. They've been in the dairy business a long time now, almost a century. And in that time, they've acquired the know-how that's so important to real quality. Every Borden product is the result of long experience, as well as of intensive research and experimentation. Borden's maintain a fine, up-to-date laboratory where such grand products as Borden's Hemo are studied and perfected before they're even placed on the market. That is why, if it's Borden's, it's got to be good. Mark Warno and the Borden Orchestra featuring Charlie Margulies in a brilliant interpretation of the toy trumpet.
That was really wonderful.
Oh, that's fine.
Well, Paul, you know, when I become a warden,
Yeah.
I'm going to teach all my prisoners a useful trade.
Oh, that's fine.
Don't you think that's a good
That is
idea?
wonderful.
For instance, in one prison out west, I hear that the convicts make ladies' petticoats out of old parachutes.
Well, how do they turn out?
Wonderful. On the bottom of each petticoat, it says count 10 before taking off.
Oh, no.
Oh, I can't wait to get started on my warden job. Because, I wonder who that can be. Come in.
Hello, Bubbles.
Oh, it's my next-door neighbor, Miss Pringle.
Bubbles,
Yeah.
I heard you're taking a job as warden of the state prison.
That's right, yes.
Maybe you'd want me to come along and cook for the boys.
Oh, no, I'll do all the cooking that's going to be done. As a matter of fact, I just made out the first week's menu. Would you like to hear it?
Yes, I would.
On Monday, I'll make Spanish omelet. Tuesday, Chinese chop suey. Wednesday, we'll have Italian spaghetti. Thursday, French toast. Friday, Greek salad. Saturday, we'll have Hungarian goulash.
And on Sunday?
An American doctor.
Well, Bubbles,
Yeah.
now I'd like to help in some way.
No.
You know, I'm a school teacher.
Yeah.
Maybe the boys would like me to read them quotations from famous authors and poets.
Oh, I love poems. Do you know any quotations of famous...
Yes, I do. I
Yeah?
have several favorite ones. Here's one of them. Upon the oven I would often sit. One day I forgot that it was lit. Burned.
That's very lovely. I know some quotations, too.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, would you like to hear one?
Yes, I
Well, now
would.
listen. If little boys want to grow strong and big, they should drink hemo and eat a fig. Newton.
Oh, Bubbles, I like that.
Yeah, that is a good one.
Oh, yes. Here's another one.
Oh, another one. Let me hear it.
When a burglar's in the cellar and a loaded gun he's got, if I go down the cellar, I'm sure I would get shot. You go.
I gotta go her one better. I can't let her get her.
You try.
Here is my favorite poem.
All right.
I like to travel by railroad. To that I must confess. But instead of taking a local, I always take an express. Twain.
Oh, Bubbles.
Oh, now run along, Miss Pringle, and thanks very much for your great help.
You're welcome, Bubbles.
That Miss Pringle. She's lovely, but she's getting old. When she winks at me now, she has a lot of trouble opening her eye again. But where was I? Oh, yes, I was starting to pack my things and get ready so that... More company. Come in.
Hello, Mr. Bubbles. I just dropped in to congratulate you on your new job as warden of the state prison. I think it's a keen thing for you to be doing. Frightfully keen. Bully for you, I say bully.
This must have come out from behind the wallpaper. Would you mind telling me where you live?
Oh, you'll make a grand warden. You know, it's a crackerjack opportunity for you to do a bang-up job, and I'm rooting for your success. Simply rooting. Rooting.
Look at that guy, 190 pounds of non-essential material. You still have not told me where you live.
Yes, now I have some Jim Dondy ideas on how to run a prison.
Jim Dondy.
Yes, Jim Dondy. They came to me while I was relaxing in my tub this morning.
In your tub?
Yes, I tub every morning. Don't you tub?
No, I haven't got a tub. I sink. You haven't yet told me where you live.
Now, about my ideas, here is just a random thought.
A random.
Yes, at random.
Yes.
Now, why don't we supply the prisoners with such magazines as Yachting, House Beautiful, and Hunting and Fishing? And for those men who are serving 99 years, Life.
Personally, I think they would be more interested in liberty. You know? Now, before we go any further, Where do you live?
Now, to continue, I have another idea that is simply a pip. Now, I don't approve of prisoners playing such games as badminton, ping pong, and bean bog.
You don't approve of beanbag.
Not beanbog.
I'd like to play beanbag with his bean. That's what I'd like.
Now, to continue, I recommend a program that will include rifle practice, pole vaulting, and cross-country hikes.
For prisoners.
Yes. Now, isn't that just a perfect Jim Dandy idea of a program, utterly a pip?
Yes, it's a tip from a drip. That's what it is. Now, look here, amigo. You came here to tell me how to run a prison. Now, you let me tell you a story.
Oh, bully. Bully.
Well, we'll see. Now, here's the story.
Yeah.
Once upon a time, there was a tiger who was very hungry. And he was looking for a duck in a barnyard, But he could never find him. One day, the duck was hungry, and the duck found a piece of bologna, and the duck ate the whole piece of bologna. And it made him feel so good that he started to quack and make noise, and the tiger ate him. See? And he cracked the duck down, and he gobbled him up. The tiger ate him up. Now, that story has a moral for you,
Well, what is the moral?
Don't open your mouth when you're full of bologna. That's what it is.
Jerry Wayne, our romantic young baritone, sings Saturday Night is the Loneliest Night in the Week. Jerry?
Saturday night is the loneliest night in the week, 'cause that's the night that my sweetie and I used to dance cheek to cheek. I don't mind Sunday night at all, 'cause that's the night friends come to call, and Monday to Friday go fast, and another week is past. But Saturday night is the loneliest night in the week. I sing the song that I sang for the memories I usually see, until I hear you at the door, until you're in my arms once more. Saturday night is the loneliest night in the week. When the phone starts ringing, I just let it ring. I just don't feel like going out or doing anything, 'cause Saturday night is the loneliest night of the week. I sing the song that I sang for the memories I usually see, until I hear you at the door, until you're in my arms once more. Saturday night is the loneliest night in a week.
We're going now to the state penitentiary, where we find Bubbles in the warden's office.
Pardon me, sir. Are you the new warden?
Yes, I am. Why?
Oh, I admire your spirit very much, sir. Yes, I once saw you during a prison riot, and all through it you sat calmly playing a game.
Well, I'm a game warden. What's on your mind, young man?
Well, the men are complaining.
They are? Why? Complaining? I don't understand that. They've got hot and cold machine guns in every cell block. I don't know. What are they kicking about?
Not enough hemo.
Oh, no. Oh, I get it now. This is going to be a commercial gab in convict garb or something.
According to government standards, 2 glasses of hemo made with milk provide a person's entire daily minimum requirements of vitamins A, B1, B2, D, and niacin.
I didn't know that.
As well as the all-important minerals, iron, calcium, and phosphorus, and...
Yeah?
Well, the men get only 1 glass a day.
Well, that's a fine way to run a jail. From now on, they'll get 2 glasses of hemo a day.
Oh, that's mighty white of you. And if you're suffering from a vitamin deficiency...
Who, me?
Well, as so many people are, hemo's a thing for you. vitamin deficiencies seldom occur singly.
Oh, I see.
It is a scientific fact that lack of one vitamin in the diet is almost always a sign of the lack of several vitamins.
I see.
And that's why Borden's Hemo is such a grand protection against vitamin deficiency.
Think of that.
Buy Borden's Hemo at your druggist or grocer's.
But don't leave the jail to get it, you know. Tell them that. I'll tell you what, the men can have gallons of Hemo. Give them each a jug of it.
Oh, that's wonderful, Warden.
Oh, I'm only doing it for the sponsor, that's all.
One more request.
Yeah.
Can we all have a week off to visit our families?
Oh, positively not. While I'm boss here, Hemo is the only jug I'll permit to be emptied. Hello? State prison. All our guards are Yale men. This is a Boola Boola cooler. That's really what it is.
Hello, Warden Bubbles.
Yeah?
This is State Senator McGarrett again.
Yeah, I recognize the voice.
Yeah. Now, Shelby, how many prisoners do you have there?
Exactly 400. Correction, Senator, 399. That's what the public really wants today, escapist entertainment. Hello?
Warden, I just want to tip you off. The boys are planning a big riot at 12 o'clock tonight.
Oh, thanks for the warning. Who is this?
A little bird. Tweet, tweet, chirp, chirp.
Must be a stool pigeon. Where are those new guards that I hired? Come in.
New guards reporting, sir.
About time. Name and experience, please.
David Elton, Redcoats, Northwest Mounted Police, 1939.
And you?
Leonard Holton, Blue Coats, New York City Police, 1941.
Glad to meet you. I'm Warden Bubbles, house coach, Gimbel's Basement, 1898. Now, men, there's one thing that you've got to know. This is a very polite prison. All day long, the prisoners keep saying, pardon me. Now, look here. But tonight you must be on guard. The prisoners are going to riot at 12 o'clock. Here, take these pistols, and whatever you do, don't drop them.
Why not?
They're liable to break and the candy will fall out, you say. Dismissed, everybody. It's 10 minutes to 12. I must talk to the prisoners. I'll switch on the public address system.
Attention, all prisoners. You men who communicate with each other by tapping out messages on the pipe. Remember, there's a war on, and we must do our part to help. Please limit your calls to 5 minutes.
Come in.
Oh, how do you do, Warden Bubbles?
Why, it's Jerry Wayne, the famous criminal lawyer. The prisoners are going to riot in exactly 8 minutes. Now, what do you want with me?
Warden, I beg you release prisoner number 46721. He didn't mean to shoot his grandmother.
No.
And suppose he did forge that check for $2 million. You've got to let him go.
I see.
You hear me? You've got to let him go.
Let's back
please, Warden, on bended knees, I implore you. Open your heart and send this boy home to his dear old mother.
You have broken me down. I will let the prisoner go. And here, I'm going to give you your fee, 100 red points.
Well, what's the idea?
Well, I'd have to give 100 red points any place for that much ham. 6 minutes to 12. I'll take a look into the prison yard to see what's going on.
Hiya, Warden.
That's prisoner 512.
Hiya, Warden.
That's 518.
Hiya, Warden.
That's 514. That's the 515. I wonder what those guys will do to me when they start to riot.
Hey, Warden.
Yeah.
Hey, Warden. Killer Joe Spaghetti just escaped.
That name is Scibetta.
Gabetta.
That's much better. Now let's start from where you came in again.
Hey, Warden.
Yeah.
Warden.
Yeah.
Killer Joe Scabetta just escaped.
I know. A man escapes from this prison every hour on the hour. But I don't care.
Why not?
Well, my clock is broken. That's the only way I can tell the time, you see. 4 minutes to 12. I'll see what the prison radio has to say.
Greetings, everybody in state prison. I want to say hello to my brother in cell block number 4, and I want to say hello to my cousin in cell number 98, and hello to my dear old father in cell block number 6, and hello to my uncle, my brother-in-law, grandpa, and my 2 nephews in cell block number 12.
And so ends another broadcast of one man's family. It is now 3 minutes to 12. I better make a tour of inspection.
Hey, Warden.
Come here.
Oh, it's the notorious bank robber. It's Denson.
Warden, how long do you know me?
7 years, Itch.
Warden?
Yeah.
Warden, I want to warn you to get out of here.
Why?
When us boys get the signal, we're going into action.
No kidding.
Nothing could stand in our way. We're going to crash right on through. Nothing's going to stop us.
Ladies and gentlemen, the opinions expressed by this man are identical with those of the Russian army. This prison riot has me worried. Now it's 2 minutes to 12.
Oh, excuse me, sir. Are you Warden Betty?
Oh, you gentle soul. Yes, are you a visitor here?
Yes. When will my husband, prisoner number 7352, be released?
7352? Why, he's getting out today.
Oh, at last, after 10 long years. Harry is a good man, and it's my fault that he's here.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
It all began with a silly argument. Mm-hmm. He came home one day and didn't hang up his hat.
Oh, my goodness.
So one word led to another, and he struck me.
Oh.
I called the police, and they put him behind these bars.
Well, now, don't cry, madam. By tonight, he'll be home again, you
Oh,
see.
dear Harry.
Yeah.
I can picture him arriving home. Yeah. He'll open the door, throw his hat on the table, and take me in his arms.
Beautiful.
I'll say, Harry, hang up your hat. And he'll say, I will later. And I'll say, do it now. And he'll say, don't order me around. And I'll say, you starting that again, you skunk, and he'll hit me. So I'll call the police, and they'll put him in jail. And that's where he belongs, the dirty, no-good rat. He can stay here until he croaks.
My goodness. What a character. If she was a man, she'd make some woman a lousy husband. Well, that's the life of a warden for you. People come and people go. There's one that went. I know what this prison needs. Walls. I wonder what time it is. 12 o'clock.
All right, come on, let's go.
My goodness! The riot's begun. God, I'm going out to talk to the men.
Oh, that warden, Bubbles, what courage. Look at him face those prisoners.
Okay, God, it's all settled. Sorry I took so much time.
What happened?
Well, those weren't prisoners trying to escape. They were the men who already escaped, and they want to get back into jail. They've been all over the country in every big city from coast to coast, and now they've come back.
But why should they want to come back to jail?
Well, it's the housing shortage. Not one of them could find a place to live. Ladies and gentlemen, we're just a little bit late, so I'll just say good night, everybody. Good night.
Be with us again next week at the same time when the Borden Company presents the Ed Wynn Show. This is the Blue Network.